Okay. Looks like we good-ish. Just give me a moment while I check everything's coming in. All right. Okay. That sounds alright. Test, 1, 2, 3. Test, 1, 2, 3. Test. I think, okay. So what are we getting back to? So let me refresh my memory by just running this thing. I think last time we had all of the stats getting read out on that wall. Let's see. Right. Floor shirt. The mole has a small goatee, so I think. I mean, I'm actually kind of okay with this. This is kind of interesting to like read it put out in one long thing. It's not the most practical, right? Like it'd kind of be more practical if it was listed with each fact on its own line, but let's see how well this works really quick. All right, group photo. Hold on, let's get everybody for a. Wait for it. Actually, they need to face the sun. Here we go. Boom. All right, looking good, everybody. All right. So I suppose now what you would need to do. You know, I haven't really figured out what, like, the game is of this, you know? So, let's see. I'm just gonna write it down right here. That first what we want is the rules of the game, right? So, you're told facts about the mole. Right, so this is a very simplified version of what hopefully the end game will be like. Or this is one part of the game. It's kind of like the game is built up of all these sort of meta games, but this one is about getting told facts about the mole and then you know, finding them with sort of reasonable finding the mole, and you have to have confidence, a reasonable amount of confidence, because player has limited exposures, right? Shots of film. So you're gonna need to be confident when you pick who you think the mole is, right? So then, so there's the win state, and then after that, or not after, but parallel, lose state is resetting the whole game. Right, so that means even the facts are different. You have to start from the top. Resetting the game. Facts and exposures. Okay. Another live stream. Yeah, what's up, Near Snape? How's it going? Where are you, by the way? Which part of the world are you coming from? And how you doing? Let's see. God, this chair is so bouncy. Alright. So, I think, let's see if I could kind of put that down then. You're told facts about the mole. Check, we got that. Finding the mole with reasonable confidence. So, what we could do now is figuring out United Kingdom. Oh, cool. Dope, dope, dope. Whereabouts? I'm doing a very poor representation, purposefully poor, postcard poor. So it's kind of one man's poor is another man's beautiful postcard representation of the United Kingdom. I'm doing a small sort of chunk of London in the 1960s next to Hyde Park. I guess there's these sort of like double wide streets with little islands in the middle that separate the park from like the shops and stuff and apartments or whatever around. North of England in a town called Sheffield. Dope. Is that like countryside? Okay. So, what am I gonna do here? Oh, the FPS is actually okay right now too. That's surprising. I remember yesterday it was taking a huge... Oh, it does kind of take a huge shit when they're all... Maybe it's when they're all moving. Oh, you know what? It's because they're all calculating paths. So this is sort of a fluke. Not a fluke, but like this is sort of a rarity. It'll be very rare that you'll have all these NPCs calculating paths all at the same time. So it's kind of good to know that, so like it should spike back up once they're all done or whatever. It's good to know that that's how low the frame rate drops, only when something sort of unnatural is going on. So I think what I'll do is... I have to figure out how I'm going to make it so you can't just photograph a big group of people and like they're in your frame so you get the photograph. I want to make it so you have to get them close to center of frame and center of frame a certain... No, the distance shouldn't matter because I know I'm going to eventually want to implement whatchamacallit. Or distance should kind of matter. You can't be like super far away from them. It's mostly a metropolitan city, but there is some countryside. I have not been to the UK. Or actually, I take that back. I went there when I was a kid. But I was just passing through. I think it's because I was going to Europe. We had to kind of like touch down somewhere in the UK. I forget where. So if I'm trying to... Okay, I have to put my brain back in ProcJam mode. Just delivery mode. I'm going to make it so you have to be close enough. So... We'll make it so... Let's see, where is... I think it's on the player. Camera. Alright. Holding camera. Looking in Finder. Okay, so... I think... What I'm gonna do is... set a bool. Or... Yeah, set bool value. So when I'm here, the bool value I'm gonna put is looking through Finder. I have ridiculously long variable names because honestly it hasn't been a problem. Okay. Is looking through Finder. I set it to true. Okay. I wish there was a reset on exit for bool values. I should write that down. Reset on exit bool value. It's a good idea for a custom action, or it might already exist. You know what? Let's check actually. Let's see if that exists. Set bool. They usually call it like set bool 2 or advanced. Set mesh, set camera ortho, set layer recursive, FSM float, encode, set cursor visible, set cursor lock state, ambient. I don't believe we have anything. Okay, that's fine. I could just reset it. So set bool value. Let's see. What other? Because I know there's like bool flip, right? So, but I'm always afraid of using bool flip. Because if there's just some kink in the system, I'd rather have things that like say explicitly true or false. So I'm gonna take this and winding next shot is where I'm gonna put it. Okay. Oop. And waiting to be equipped, holding camera. I think I'm also gonna put it here, just to be sure. Oh wait, well it only gets sent back from there. You know what? I'm gonna trust myself. Let's see if it's okay without that, because it seems like a redundancy. I think right naturally it's false anyway. He's looking through Finder, false, right? And so we only need one here that unchecks it. Okay. So we have this thing that says looking through Finder, and then do I have debug and kind of ProcJam spawn point? Let me see. Okay. So what I want to do is make an FSM for the like activity of capturing NPCs on film and checking whether or not you took a picture of the right person. So I think it should probably go in Game Manager. We'll do new component, new FSM. We'll call it we'll call it, you know what, since this is a test, I'm going to call it the ProcJam let's see, photo sesh. Oh no, it's not good enough. ProcJam photo. Just call it ProcJam photo check. So here, what we want to do is get an FSM bool, and we're going to use the player, and the FSM name is camera. variable name is looking through Finder. New variable is looking through Finder. Oops. Okay, I'm not quite sure I know. Oh, you know what I'm gonna have to do is, oh yeah. So it's constantly getting it, right? And then you get a bool test that checks that variable. And all right, so when it's true, we'll have it go to true. Right, have it go to true. So this is looking in Finder. And then you do like a raycast. Raycast. Maybe you want to do a raycast all. Cast array against all colliders in the scene. I think we want to do... No. Because we want it to be unobstructed. We want the raycast, right? And then the distance, we'll make it like you have to take a picture of them pretty close up. This is making me want to add the telephoto feature on the lens. I wonder if there's an easier way to decide what is in the shot. It's almost like line of sight shit, where it's like you put multiple points, like, you know, if I said photograph my hand, I would make each of my fingers and my palm a hitbox. And so a good photo of my hand would be if it hit all the hitboxes. And a bad photo would be like, you know, if you got my thumb, you know, so that's only one of them. Whereas if you got all 6, that's like the right way to do it. But is it the easy way? It's the easy way. Okay, ProcJam brain, game jam brain. All I need to do, store the hit object, object hit, and I'm gonna turn debug on because I want to make sure that this distance is okay. And then we'll do the game object compare. And the game object, maybe we do compare tag. Tag player. And the game object is the object hit. It's gonna be a late lunch today. Yo, check out this vintage label on this Topo Chico. Let's see. This latency gets kind of crazy. It says low latency, but that's still like 10 seconds. See how close can I get? Oh, well. $1912. That'd be kind of ridiculous if I was drinking water from 1912. All right. One might say I was drinking water from whenever water started to form. Is it this easy? Oh, you know what? The game object compare tag should go... Oh, okay. This is kind of weird because I have to figure out how I want that win state to come about. Because if it's that, right, you're looking through a camera, and if your finder is on the correct person, on the mole, then like great, but you have to take the picture. So it's when the picture is being I guess I can have it so maybe you go to your thing, that thing, you go over to that and you kind of like get a prompt that says like, is this the person, is this the photo you want to submit? And then if it is, then it does the compare, right? So for the time being, it's only storing the object that it hit. Oh, that means I could probably put this, honestly, let's put this raycast in the player, the camera. That's some like long-term thinking right there. Let's see, take photo. Okay. From game object. Player camera. Direction. Forward in the z-axis. And it stores it in object hit. And I'm gonna change this oh, it's not even. Okay, new variable. Okay, object hit, right? New variable, calling it object photographed. Okay. So it just fires that off. And the game manager, we're gonna get rid of this. Wait, shit. Oh, I have this on lock, that's why. I got that shit on lock. Okay. He's looking through Finder. So I don't even need this anymore. What I could do is change it so take a photo. So looking through Finder, instead of looking through Finder, it'll be when the photo is taken. Let's see, the very bottom. I'll change this variable name to photo taken. Wait a minute, I'm tripping even harder because I just realized I don't need any of this shit. I don't need any of this checking if a picture is being taken or not. Okay. I'm gonna put some of these tunes back on. This last one's good, so let's go to White Bones. All tracks. Let's do Busy and Frantic. How's this sound? Is this alright? Okay. Okay. ProcJam photo check. We're getting rid of some of this shit. So this one is we'll have it so that when you walk up to it, you get a prompt that says submit this photo, and then if you hit enter or use whatever your use key is, then it checks. Okay, that's what we'll do. So let's sketch this out. The sketch of this is gonna look like this. We'll kind of like, let's see, get distance between this thing. Where is it at? Photo cube. Okay. So we're gonna get the distance between photo cube and the player. Store the results in player distance, and then we'll do a float compare. And the float we're going to compare is player distance. We're going to compare it to like 3. So when you're like 3-ish units away from it, when it's equal, hit true. Less than, also true. It'll go here. And standing at photo. Oh, excuse me. Who's there? I see 3 people. Say hi. Say what's up. How you doing? Okay. Waiting for player. Okay. Standing at photo. So this is actually going to go in another one. Okay, so this is check photo. And then this one will have a prompt. So this one will be let's do that same set text mesh stuff. Right, that's this. I'm gonna call this text mole description. Duplicate it. Call this one photo prompt. Okay. I'm gonna photo prompt. Don't need that enter. And I'm gonna put it right here. Like that. Cool. Scoot it over like that. Alright. And then in this one, I'm gonna do a set. What was it? What was that action that I used before? Build string. Set. Oh, I just used a set property, right? Because I couldn't fucking find. Okay. So here, scooch this down really quick. Standing at photo. Gonna lock this and gonna take this photo prompt, drag it in here, set property. Gonna change this to text, string, and it'll ask submit this photo. Meanwhile, it also has this thing going on. Except for this one, it's going to be, instead of equal or less than, if it's greater than, I'm gonna send back. You know, not a good idea to put true twice in a row. Let's just change it to send back. Okay. It's probably a good idea to check if this works. Make sure that every frame is checked. Okay. And then set property, I'm gonna put it in here too. Except this one, it'll be let's just set it to nothing. Okay. Let's see if that works. Hey now, you're an all-star. Why? Oh. Oh shit, it's like much further. Yeah, okay, so it works, but that that is much further than I anticipated. Okay, that's fine. Let's just crank that up. Let's change this to 10. Oops, 10. Ooh, come on. 10. 10. Run it. Submit this photo. Okay, I should scoot that back a little bit. And then you know what it'll do is it'll say submit this photo. E or enter. I should put like, yeah, that works. And let me adjust where this sits. Let's see. Let's do right there. Excuse me. And like right there. Is that good? Is that a decent distance? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Right. And so now when you are at it, we'll have a get button. And I want to say, shit, what is the button? I think it's like submit key, project settings, submit. Is it just submit? Mouse 0. No, where's the one that's like, oh, key submit, here we go. Right, it's enter or that, so it's key submit. Get button. Oh, whoa. Where's my button? Get button down, maybe is what I want instead. Yeah. Send event. We're gonna do next. And then it checks photo. And it'll have a text prompt that'll tell you whether or not you won. Okay, and then it'll have, so I'll put like array get right here. And so it has to use get FSM game object. So it's going to get the game object from the player, right? Camera, variable name, object photographed, store the value in object photographed. And then we're going to compare object photograph to not the player. I don't know why I put player before. Shit. You know what it has to be? I have to set who the mole is. So let's do a game. Let's see, compare game object. Just straight up compare game object. Okay, let me make sure this is still fine, because I feel like my music's blaring, but then it comes in nice and quiet. Okay, cool. It's fine. So this is going to compare the object photographed. And it's going to compare it to whoever the mole is, but I need to set that up after. And store the result. Right. Okay, so is correct. That's just another way of saying is true. Is the mole. Okay. And we're gonna have a new array. We're gonna call ProcJam mole win lose. And it's a string array made up of 2, and 0 is false, which means this is not the mole. And then you've spotted the mole. Let's see. This is not our mole. This, good job. Let's see. This is our mole. I'm trying to be like as, good job, agent. There we go. Almost like as lackluster as possible, you know? Array. And we want to get it from convert is the mole, store value in ProcJam. ProcJam. Mole. Win, lose. Results. And then we're going to set that as this. So if you correctly photograph it, it should show that. All right. So I just need to set who the mole is now. Game manager. Mole intel. Where is moles and agents? Okay. So I think what it needs to do is set game object. It's on the game manager, so I could put this right at the top. The variable is current agent spawned. Oh, no. Current agent spawn. Wait. It's like hold on. I'm looking at this so backwards. The variable to set. Okay. Here we go. The variable to set is... Oh, shit. Damn it. This is... Oh, man. This is why I should have... God damn it. I made this kind of hard on myself. Which one did I say we're going after? It's like just the London one. Holy shit. Ugh. I need some peanut butter pretzel really quick. Hold on. Do you fuck with these? Check it out. These things? Yeah, peanut butter on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. They're crack, man. Total crack. Okay. So, everything's set up. Now we gotta do is set that mole variable. I'm just gonna do a test here. Let's do ProcJam underscore the mole. And the object that it's gonna set is the current agent spawned. Okay. Oh my god, this is fucking addicting, god damn it. Is that it? Current agent spawned. Going down here. Boom. Get FSM. We need one more. Game object. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. So it's use owner. Moles and agents. ProcJam the mole. Store value. ProcJam underscore the mole. And then we're going to compare it to this object photographed. Okay. Let's see if this works. So it's going to be one of two. So, I don't know which one that is. but it has to be the most recent one. Is Millie Hubert or Hubert the right one? Okay, so that one's London. Cities. London comes first though. So I have a bad feeling that it's actually going to have me try to find the Paris Mall. Let's just try it. I'm going to make the screen a little bit bigger. Let's see how we do. Okay. Oleg Wormwold Mole. You know, for testing purposes, where's Oleg? Boom, right there. Oleg has light skin, is wearing a tan suit, and has a bushy mustache. So which one is that? Oh nice, it's the London Mall. Okay. And now let's check the variable for the ProcJam Mall. Oleg. Okay, great. So so let's try that out. Let's photograph Oleg. Where's Oleg again? Okay. Where's Oleg? Shit. That one? No. God, it is so annoying having them all. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's see. Scale time 0.2. Alright, so now y'all are much slower. Oleg is tan and the bushy mustache, light skin. Light skin. That's not Oleg. I think, is that Oleg right there? Camera. Okay, so I took a picture of that one. Now let's see if I did it. This is not our mall. Fuck! Wait, but who did it photograph? Game manager. ProcJam photo check. I took a picture of a clone. I wonder if... Is that not Oleg? There could have been some sort of discrepancies. I mean, there also could have been a duplicate. Could have been two of those. But as far as I can tell, that's the only one that looks like that. That has a bushy mustache, light skin. Yeah, there's no one else. Bushy mustache, light skin, and tan suit. So I have a feeling that I could have photographed, like, let's see, if I click on object photographed, this is the one I photographed. So it drew a raycast out and photographed that guy. Where's that guy in this photo? Is that him like right in the foreground? He has a thin mustache, wearing a tan suit, and dark skin. I gotta stop with these fucking pretzels. Is yeah, that's forward on the z-axis. If I click on one of these, turn on gizmos, maybe. Yeah, look at how big their colliders are. So you know what I need to do? I need to just... Oh, shit. I'm thinking right now maybe a solution to this would be like just putting a collider on their head, because you know I don't have to fucking deck out their whole body with all these colliders. Instead I could just let's see, busy and frantic, running, suspense, chasing. What should I put? Glamorous? No. Mysterious. Sure. Okay. Actually, no. I need my frantic shit. It's hard finding like longer playlists on here. Let's do. Did I play all? That's all they have in this genre? That can't be it. Really? If I just do jazz, maybe just busy and frantic all around. Not about it. What about some acid jazz? Samba? I could fuck with samba. Let's do that. Relatively short playlist too. Okay. So their colliders are fucking huge. Our problem is that what we need to do is put their heads on a NPC template. All right. There, where's the head at? Where's my boy's head? Can also do the mesh. No, let's just do the head. Spine, neck, head. Okay. I can't tell if I put a box collider on it, will it just pop up? 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Can you be smaller than that? Oops. There we go. Okay, smaller than that. 0.05, 0.05, 0.05. And maybe like 0.02. 0.025. Cool. All right. That seems decent, right? That's like that's some fair space to, okay. So I'm gonna tag this as, where should I tag it or only set to layers? Let's do a new layer and call it photographable. Change its layer to photographable. Only this object. Okay. And then in the player's camera item, this is a crazy track. I like this. We will change this. So pick only from these layers. What layer is it? 15? Oh, no, we just want, we want 1, and the element is photographable. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? Excuse me. This needs to be, I wonder if this is gonna fuck with things. Let's find out. Let's just find out. Here we go. So, Virginia Smiley. Oh man, all these fucking. Oh, you know what? Their head colliders is making it hard for me to even like move around because they're like punking me around. Okay, Virginia Smiley, the mole wears a tan suit and gray pants. The mole has a small goatee. Wait, the mole wears a tan gray suit and pants, small goatee. Dark skin, small goatee, suit. You know what I need to do again? Scale, time, oops. Wait, is this? Shit. I can't tell, why is my shit? Scale. Why is my shit not? Oh, you know what? Fuck, did I like... That's my photo cube. Let's pause it. My debug and console. Something weird is going on with my debug. Yeah, why did it move up? Strange. I must have accidentally hit something. Okay. Canvas, turn it off. Maybe I could honestly, while I'm here, just try turning this to a collider. Do raycasts hit things if it's trigger? Yo man, haven't been on this channel in a while, so what are you working on? DC Dev? It is, so this is a larger project. This is a project that I'm trying to sell. So it's gonna be like a proper commercial game, hopefully. As far as an independent developer like me can make one at least. But ProcJam is happening right now. ProcJam 2020 is a procedural generation game jam, and it's very fast and loose for them. They're kind of like, you know, it's no real like hard line in the sand for the rules. You know, no, like the theme stuff is all suggestion, even to the point where they say you could submit things that you've been working on. So I decided to try to kind of like, you know, ride the juice, like the fuel of a game jam, and also just kind of like so people can see what I'm working on, you know, get some eyes on this shit. But at the same time, also like work on what I should be focusing on, you know. So hopefully this kind of gets some people interested if they think this is cool at all. If not, no big deal. This at least kicked my ass into gear to like work on it, you know. So that's what this is. How are you? How's it going? You working on anything? I'm gonna try this right now. Okay, all these fools are gonna swarm me, so let's scale time 0.2. Okay. And so we have Fritz, I don't know how to pronounce that name. The mole is wearing a tan suit, bushy mustache, and dark skin. Tan suit, bushy mustache, dark skin. Tan suit, bushy mustache, mustache, bushy mustache, dark skin. Is this it? Is this our mole? Is this him? Let's try it. This is not our mole. Really? Oh, hold on. I forgot to... Right. I'm stupid, y'all. I forgot to change what object it compares. Yeah, so it got it this time. And I think what we do is we have to get a parent. Right. Okay. So it's gonna get that object photographed, and then you get parent. Game object. Object photographed. Store the results in object photographed parent. Oh wait, no. You know what? I don't want. Is there like a get root or something like that? Get root. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That's what I want. Object photographed parent. And actually, I'm just gonna rename it to root. Nice. I'm working on a Portal-inspired FPS game. It's kind of my passion project. Have you heard of Danny? My game is really similar to Carlson, Danny's indie game. Yeah, I know Danny. Right? Team Milk. So, let me see. But I wanted to add some of my own elements. Cool. Is it like like flat out Portal stuff? Are you actually doing Portal mechanics, or is it more kind of like vibe and test chamber kind of stuff? Because I know his doesn't have portals, but it's like test chamber, evil robot kind of deal. Is that what you mean? That's kind of like in that zone. I'm gonna play some. Let's see, busy and frantic. We can also do restless, running, sports arena. Let's try. What does it sound like? Or what would be even better is, let me see. This is what I was playing, right? That was kind of crazy. Could just go to all Samba. Let's just do it. Yeah, all this shit. Nice. It's a nice long playlist. Cool. And what do you mean some of your own elements too? So I was kind of wondering if you want to divulge that information, or if you're trying to keep that tucked in and make it a surprise. Okay, so we got that photographed route. So it gets that, store that, check, game object compare, photographed route, and then yeah, okay, that should work. Hopefully. Por favor. Let's see. All right. Set the time really quick. Scale time 0.2. Did I implement player speed yet? This is kind of a hassle, changing the time and having to run over there every single time. So debug and console. Did I didn't change player speed yet. Okay. Maru Show says hi, all caps, H-I. Hey Maru Show, what's up? Trying to see what that's an M. I'm gonna add a mechanic where you can switch universes so that you grab things that aren't in your universe, like cubes and stuff, and the different universes will look different to each other. Okay, right on. Have you seen the community-made Portal 3? Kind of has a similar thing. Instead of universes, it's like time. So it's like when you go through a portal, it shows like the Aperture Labs, like all fucked up and like with overgrowth, like plants and shit, because it's been like abandoned or whatever. And then, your side might have the clean kind of present or past. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know which one is present or past, but kind of has a similar kind of thing. Universes. Yeah, that could be a very interesting mechanic, especially if your universes have sort of different rules, right? So you kind of have to juggle the rules by which your reality sort of like inspires obstacles and sort of things that you have to overcome. Hi, from Egypt. Maru Show is from Egypt. What's up, Maru Show? I don't know if I've ever played a game that I know specifically had sort of like Egyptian culture, whether it be from the designer or actually in the game. I'm pretty sure like Super Mario Land, like it has like Egypt-ish things in it, but it's like, that's just a bunch of Japanese game developers interpreting Egypt. Okay, so I think I'm gonna hang tight on writing this player speed debug thing, and I'm just gonna see if this works, because I feel like that would be getting sidetracked. So I'm gonna try this really quick. So it is Virginia, Walsingham, the mole wears, tan suit, bushy mustache, very dark skin, bushy mustache, tan suit. Who has very dark skin? No, none of you. There's only one person over here that has very dark skin. What about one of you? No. This could be. There's one guy right there. Nope. This must be it. Bushy mustache? No. Very dark skin, tan suit, bushy mustache. Oh! I love that shit. It came out from behind the wall. Oh my god, see, those are the moments that I want. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And it came out just from the janky facade of like this broken level, but like when it's like somebody coming out of like, you know, like a floral shop, or like, you know, somebody getting out of their car, if they you know, you make that reveal and it's like, there's the guy I'm looking for. Okay, that felt so good. Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture of him. Camera. Wait. And let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, camera. Come here. I'm gonna photograph you. Turn this way though, turn this way. Towards the light. Yo. Okay, wait, let me get a clearer picture. Okay, come on. Okay, let's try that. Oh my god. That is so I'm so glad I got that on the stream too. I'm gonna watch that back later. That felt so good. It's like I'm looking for him, but he's not there. Where is he? And he just walks into frame. Okay. Here we go. So wait, let me just make sure I'm getting this right. Right? Suit, bushy mustache, skin's very dark. Right, here we go. Yes! Yes! Woo! It feels so good. It feels so good. Holy shit. Good work. Thank you. Thank you, Maru Show. Oh man. This is our mole. Good job, Agent. Okay, so now I just have to work in sort of like the gamey bits where it's like, you only have a limited number of exposures and, you know, reset the game when you get it wrong, and reset the game when you run out of exposures. Dope. You know what I am gonna do though? There's a couple things I'm gonna put on my list. God damn, that feels good. Okay, so gonna put first on the list is the debug player speed. So it's like I'm making my little debug console, and I would really like to affect player speed. Excuse me. And wishlist item, I would like to do autofill at some point. Debug player speed, and then limited exposures. I'm basically rewriting some of the things I had on the list earlier, but just putting them in bullet points as like things to actually do. Limited exposures, and then like lose states, win-lose states. I'll put win state and lose state. Okay, which should, I think, basically just be bool values. Okay, here we go. Let's do that debug thing first. I really love having a debug console. It's it makes me feel like a real game dev and not some phony baloney. Okay, so for debug console, oh no, it's input field, right? Yeah. Okay, so I want basically the same thing as this. Copy, paste, and then copy, paste. Finished. Go down here. This one should be get speed int And set speed int. I'm learning game development. Marusho, what are you learning right now? Where are you in your sort of game dev learning journey? Are you using Unity? Are you using Unreal? What do you tell us a little bit about it? Sorry for the late response, but I have seen Portal Reloaded and I already had the idea, but after finding out about it and seeing the ways you can build puzzles, I decided to go with it 100%. Yeah, it's nice to kind of see, like, you know, versions or sort of like similarities in things that you're doing and kind of like how people are responding to it publicly, you know, and kind of knowing that, like, okay, this isn't a complete shot in the dark, this thing that, you know, I'm interested in doing. Or even better yet, sometimes, like, it just inspires you. You're like, oh, like, that's kind of like what I want to do, but I would do it all these different ways, and you know, it can kind of just get your juices going, you know? That's how I was with this, and playing Return of the Obra Dinn, and I was just like, this is a feeling. I haven't beat Return of the Obra Dinn, by the way, so please refrain from saying anything. But yeah, I had a very similar experience with that. Papers, Please, like, what was it? Jackbox 6 had this sort of like alien. It was like one of those social deduction games, and you know, I'm surprised. I'm kind of surprised that nobody's really done, or maybe I need to look it up, but I need to look up like social deduction games video essay, because that's like a video I might be interested in making. But anyways, yeah, like I was always a big fan of that game, like Werewolves or Witches, you know, where everybody like closed their eyes except for the witch, you know, stuff like that, like parlor games. So yeah, anyways, tangent. I got inspired when I saw something similar to my game too. The game that gave me the idea was Or 8, which is very similar. I haven't heard of that. Or rate. Is it supposed to be kind of pronounced like orb, but with an 8? Let me take a look really quick. Game. I'm not sure if I'm looking for the right thing, but okay. I'm using Unity and I'm very noob and trying to be better by watching your YouTube tutorials. Dope! I'm so glad that I could be of service to anybody. Marusho, I don't know if you've been hearing me talk about any of the stuff that I'm doing with Hutong, like the official like Playmaker tutorial stuff, but I have this batch of videos that I created with Hutong, with like, you know, Playmaker, and we worked really hard to kind of like make a good starter package for people who are both new to Playmaker and Unity, you know, so it's like really you should be able to, like, fresh out of the box, just get Unity and Playmaker, watch these tutorials, and have a decent handle on sort of like the possibilities of it. It's still, you know, it's still very tip of the iceberg, but we're still going to be working on more stuff. So, and the videos are done. We're currently in the process of having people test them out and kind of give us feedback and stuff, but they're ready to launch. They're uploaded, and all we have to do is make them public. So you can expect those very soon. Hopefully they're still of any use to you, because what you can learn honestly in a day is like fucking insane. So yeah, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that you're just jumping in, trying it. But yeah, keep an eye out for the official Playmaker tutorials. Okay, so I'm gonna change this player speed thing. Console, the string array, I'm gonna do a new variable called Let's call it player speed underscore array. Player speed array. And then store the value in a new variable called player speed underscore float. And then set the speed, player move speed, set the value as okay, I have to convert player speed float. Was it an int? Is that why? Did I accidentally do an int? Oh, because it's a fucking string. Duh. Okay. Right. Set the value as player speed float. Array clear. It's gonna clear the player speed array. And then that stays like that. All right, let's see if my player speed debug works. So, yeah, I love making console commands for debugging shit. Okay, so we want to do player speed. Let's just do 100 to see how crazy that is. Yep. Oh shit. Yeah, check that shit out. That's funny. Okay, great. Yeah, cause like, what is it? Let's see, is it player jump? It might just be jump, like, 50? Yeah. Woo! And like, oh, you know what's funny is when I hit the run button, it resets my speed. It's almost like I need to change what my run speed is. Of course, if you want to find out about, just search Chaos Rio on YouTube. He's the dev. uConsole is so cool. Yeah, dude, I love making the console shit, console commands. And yeah, I'll check out. Let me see. I'm just gonna write that down. Chaos Rio. Chaos Rio. And it's a 0 RB. It's an in-game command console. You can load scenes and stuff. Oh, uConsole. Oh, is uConsole specifically you're saying is like a let me see. Y'all getting me distracted. uConsole. Unity, I'm guessing. Let's see. Oh, right. Nice. Huh, you know, okay, I'm gonna take a look at this later, because I'm gonna keep that open. That is nice. I wonder if, I mean, I'm already kind of doing the same thing, right? But that is nice to know. This might be dope to get. This might be dope to get. Okay. Thanks for the tip, Desi Dev. Is it Desi Dev? DC Dev? Can you give us a, you know, like one of these, like a, let me see, noun, pronounce, like that, of how you say DECI dev. Decimal, as in start decimal. Great, okay. Shadow is Light. What type of game you making? So I am making I don't know what you'd call this. It's a small portion of a larger game that I'm making, but I'm just doing this portion in a really condensed form for a game jam, for ProcJam, which is a procedural generated game jam. So I'll show you really quick. I fucking love doing this now. I'm gonna try getting as magic of a moment I got earlier, but yeah, let's look for our mole. So I'll launch this and I'll do like scale time to like 0.2 again, and then player speed. Let's change it to 20. Is this good? Can honestly probably go even higher than that. Okay, so this is Virginia Riley. The mole wears a tan suit. The mole shaves but has some stubble. So it's tan suit, stubble, and very light skin color. Very light skin color. Very light skin color, stubble, and tan suit. I don't believe there's any... Oh, right here, right here. Camera. Let me take a picture of you. Get out of my way, everybody. Come on. Let's see if that works. It's not our mole. Try it again. Ah, shit, hold on, I can't go back. You know what I need to do? For debugging purposes, I need to change this ProcJam check thing so I can actually, if I just hit like enter again, it'll send me back. So, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit add transition, finished, okay, and then get button, copy, paste, and then, or send back is more appropriate. Let's try that really quick. All right. So this time it is the mole wears a yellow floral shirt. Millie Norwood wears a yellow floral shirt. Thin mustache. Very light, thin mustache. Let me change this. Scale time 0.2. Oh, there's right there. Camera. Oh, there's two. Ooh, shit. Hold on. Wait a second. What? Why did it submit? It's not our mole. Okay, so what about... Let's see. Let's try this one. It's not our mole. Yeah, so the problem is right now, and in my eyes, I actually don't want to fix this. Or fix is not even the right word because it's like, it's potentially a program. It's, you know what it is? It's, you know, what's that fool's name? Jonathan Blow, you know? I hate quoting him sometimes because I know that he carries this like kind of snobby connotation about like art games and shit like that. But it's a great quote, and like I think it applies for this. Is like, if I chose to make it so that there's only one NPC that actually carries that description, right? That has that description, and there's no room for like two people that look the same, and then so like it's like in a way you could see that as unfair. How are you supposed to know the difference? But that's an edge. Like John Blow talked about, like you know, in studios they find edges and then they like round them off, you know, edges that might be like problems that might kind of hurt people or kind of bother people in some way. But for me, I like the idea of there being a few people that look like that, of you actually being able to mistake them. So maybe what I could do is like, maybe people can be completely unique, but instead of like just completely getting rid of somebody that you can mistake, maybe instead what it could be is like they have one really small thing about them that you have to notice, you know, like a very tiny difference. DesiDev says, did you make that command console using Playmaker? Yes, yeah, the command console I am using is down here. I made this thing called debug in console. And all it does is it activates and deactivates this canvas as a child of it. And then I just have this input field. If I just turn this on really quick, you'll see it up here. My little memories of a spy _ console. And yeah, it has this placeholder text, and then it has the text that I can enter into it. And this is the FSM for it. So this is just on its start state. This is to close the console. This is when you hit enter and it takes whatever I entered. It looks for just a certain set of words, and what it does is it breaks that whole statement up into multiple parts. So like for scale time, what I'll do is type in scale time space, a number, right? 0.2 is what I've been putting in. So what it'll do is it recognizes that I didn't write jump and I didn't write player speed, I wrote scale time. So it sends me over here to the scale time thing, and it takes that whole string that I put, scale time space 0.2, and it breaks it up. And then what it does is when it's broken up and now stored into an array in parts, and it knows that the space is the thing that separates things. So now it knows the only thing that it wants to get is the second part of the array. So now, it looks at it now as scale time is the first part, and then the 0.2 is the second part. And so what it does is it knows to get that second part and then set that as my scale time in this next state. So it's the same concept for all of these, except, in this one, it's actually, I just have scale time right here. In this one, I have it just sets the FSM float for the player jump, This one, obviously, same deal. You're just changing the player speed. And then all of them have this array clear so it can reset when the console closes. And then it has this thing to actually close the console. So that's how that works. You should make the NPC have a code to have spacing apart from each other to not make it look clustered. That's a good idea. Yeah, no, that's definitely a thing. Somewhere down the line, I am going to touch up how the NPCs just navigate in general, kind of give them a bit more variation, because as of right now, it's like when I send NPCs to a place, they all take the same path, and that looks really dull after a while. You want NPCs that have some type of variation. If you have NPCs that are all walking on a sidewalk, you want them to be able to sort of, some are walking on the left side, some are walking on the right side. When you see just like complete order, I know in like places like, Japan and stuff like that, people actually stay to one side and stuff, but I think seeing some sort of variation in that, because nobody, even in those countries, right, like nobody is staying in like a single file line. It's like there's kind of like 2 or 3 sub columns for each side of a sidewalk you're walking on, or an escalator you're going up. Stairs that you're going up. So I have to do stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely a thing I gotta do. Gotta make them space apart so they don't look all clustered. DesiDev, thanks for the explanation, man. I have to go now because it's really late here in the UK. I'll try to watch the rest of your stream tomorrow. See ya. See ya, DesiDev. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm glad you got to get something out of this. Yeah. And thanks for that heads up on orb, or whatever however that's spelled or said. I'll check that out. Thanks, and good night. Okay, so where was I? I was gonna test that out. I know that works. What was on my list? I got my debug player speed down. Cross that off. Limited exposures. Or do I want to do the thing that I just came up with about having some slight thing? Let's run the game. Let's see. Turn off this canvas. Okay. Played a couple times, see how I feel about this, like, sort of slightly unfair aspect. Okay. Who's the mole today? Ursula Kuczynski. Yellow floral shirt, thin mustache, very dark, thin mustache, yellow floral shirt. It's got a scale time. You got a thin mustache? I feel like I should honestly. Well, it helps having them all cluster towards me right now, but I would like it if they didn't completely swarm me. Thin mustache. What is it? Very dark. Oh, I'm done. Very dark skin. Thin mustache. Do you have? This might be our mole. Nice. Got it. That's our mole. Okay. Alright, I will just work in the reset thing now. So, we want to have it as only limited exposures. That's something that I'm going to need in the future anyway, so I am totally going to put it in the camera FSM. Okay. Let's move some of this out of the way. Waiting to be equipped, holding camera, looking in Finder. Okay, so before take a photo, it needs to check if there is enough check for film. And that's gonna be an int compare. And the int it's gonna compare is number of exposures. No, I should name it exposures remaining. Okay, and you want to compare it to 0. If it's equal, you need to send back. Okay. Right, it just doesn't do anything. There is going to have to be some type of, hold on, I need to grab a charger really quick. John Jero, again, what's up? John Jero says, nice. Gotta plug this bad boy in. Is this long enough? Is my phone charged enough? Let's see. Okay. Huh. Why does this look frozen? Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Is it still bright enough in here? I feel like it's kind of dark. Is that better? So close to this. You know what would be a real fire under my ass right now is, what does ProcJam look like right now? What's the amount of time left? I know they're lenient about the time, but okay, 8 hours. I could do this. It late here too. Maru Show. If you're gonna sign out, all good. Glad you stopped by. And have a good night. Get some good rest. Get back to the grind tomorrow. Okay. So. Oh, that was something. Was playing Cyberpunk these days. Haven't done any game dev. Just chilling on your stream because I might learn something. I hope you do. I really hope you do. Would be nice. Always trying to, you know, kind of take a step back from this a little bit. I am trying to get through this for the game jam, but I think I'm close enough where you know, if you have any questions or something, let me know, and then I can just kind of show you how some of these things are done. If it's greater than 0, then it can do next. It'll go here. Let's take these, let's move it up. Skoshi Roshi. Okay. Check for film. If there is enough, and it goes, okay. And then when it takes a photo, it will int add, int variable, exposures remaining, -1. So it removes 1. And let's see, subscribing now. Leo De Rasta. Awesome. Thanks for the sub. Got some good things coming your way. I'm actually really stoked to do the next devlog too. There's so many things. I'm going to talk about the you know, the debug console and stuff like that. I'll probably mention this in there too, the ProcJam stuff. So, got some stuff coming your way. Exposures remaining. All right, so what is the plan here then? If do we start them off? Let's say 3 exposures. Exposures remaining. Let's say it's 3. Just for now, right? And we can item holder, shoes, watch, little camera, camera body lens, shutter, winding knob, placeable objects, canvas. I don't remember where that whatchamacallit is. Okay, so take photo, or no, looking through Finder, activate game object, little camera, overlay. Where is that at? Okay, here we go. So here's the rangefinder. What is this, like it's a canvas. Okay, whoa, what is up with this music? I just realized this is not, okay. Let's skip that. It's like modern samba. Oh yeah. How long have we, I feel like we've probably gone through some electro samba, or no, I guess not. How can I skip electro samba? Okay, so we have overlay. Gonna add a UI text mesh pro. Let's actually just activate this for a second. The text mesh pro. Wait, this is isn't this a canvas? This is a canvas, so I'm gonna just put that right here. Let's go to find. Okay. Set this up. So It's actually nice that by default it's yellow. I can maybe even like, let's see, range finder, let's just search, let's see, SLR viewfinder. I guess typically you'd be looking at, yeah, I don't think SLRs usually have a readout in the viewfinder. I think you usually have to look at like a wheel that shows the amount of exposures left. But we could take some creative liberties. Everything's already so fucking analog to begin with. Like, I guess it couldn't hurt. SLR, what if I put like, do people analog? Like, that sounds so dumb because all SLRs, right? Or what about like SLR viewfinder, exposures remaining? Okay, fuck it. We're gonna take some creative liberties here. Exp. Oh, you can make it. You can also put the whole word. Exposures remaining. And then you could change this to like 10. No. Do 15. Yeah. Go like this, or something like that, or like right here. Like this seems okay. Maybe like this. 20. Exposures remaining. Okay. And then X remain. Let's duplicate it. Exposures int. This one will go right here, and let's say 3. So how far does it have to be? Like right there. Okay. 0. Just gonna leave it like that. Just make it bold. Okay. And now let's deactivate it. Game manager or player. Go to the camera. Holding camera. Oh, looking in finder is when we should set that, huh? Or, yeah, looking in finder. So what you'll do is do kind of like, let's lock this. Go over to that overlay. And then set this property. Property, text, string. And the value that it's going to be is we're going to convert the exposures remaining. So we should start with 3, and then we should be able to work down. So it honestly should be able to work like right now. Let's see. Let's make it nice and big so we can actually see that number. Thanks. I've learned a few things from your channel. What genre game is this you're working on now? That's a good question. It's, broadly speaking, it's like a spy game, an espionage game. And, it's a lot of, oh god, I heard a great term for it today. Like data, information something game. The genre is kind of like, you know, getting information to sort of like make decisions. Because not very many games take that very seriously. A lot of them really kind of hold your hand through it. Let's do scale time 0.2. Just so I can bust out this camera. Great, exposures remaining, click. Exposures remaining 2, cool. Exposures remaining 1, okay. Exposures remaining 0, so I should basically not be able to do it. Yeah, I can't take any pictures. Cool. Nice. Let's see if bushy mustache. It's not our mole. Okay. So it works. Great. That was easy. Limit exposures, crossed off the list. Now I have to put a win state and a lose state. Oh. Excuse me. It's that Topo Chico. Yeah, so I'm glad you've learned some things. Hopefully this stream can actually be of some service too. Win state and lose states. Win state and lose states. Does it just... Oh, I'm already getting stressed out thinking about resetting everything. Holy smokes. Don't watch me yawn. You're gonna get tired. Reset. Or restart level. Reloads the current scene. I'm afraid of this action because in the past I made this VR game and it did some really funky things to the hands, but I also think it was because some funky things about the way Steam VR. Let's just try it. Let's just see if this breaks this shit. Restart level. Holy smokes. It's getting kind of chilly in here. Restart level. We want the ProcJam thing. ProcJam photo check. Okay, let's do another FSM. I'm gonna type in Playmaker so it only, there we go. Okay. And we're gonna call this ProcJam win lose. Okay. So inside of it, we're going, let's just throw one of these in here anyway, because we know we're going to want to use it. Oh, shit. You know what? I am getting a FaceTime call. What time is it? 3, 4. I'll answer that after. Okay. Restart level. Let me just ask. In the middle of something. Everything. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna get FSM int. And I'm also gonna get oh, I guess it really is only based off of, because you have 3 chances to do it, so there's no lose state based on you getting it wrong. It just tells you that it's not the right mole. And the lose state is based off of just running out of exposures and not getting it right. But if you use your last exposure and you get it right, you should still be able to win. So it kind of needs to be, it needs to be 2 things. It needs to check, have you completely run out of exposures, and have you successfully caught the mole? I mean, and have you not successfully caught the mole? Right, okay, so new state, add state. No, it should be in the same one. let's separate this with like a comment. So win state checks cot mole bool from from the what is that thing from photo prompt. And then the lose state is is if both conditions are true. One being no more exposures, and two being mole not caught. Okay, so both of those things need to be true. I guess you can set mighty draining. Holy shit, I'm so close though. And I'm gonna want to clean some things up. Oh, how far are we? 7 hours? We have 8 hours left. That's not bad though. It's like, I mean, right, midnight, duh. I keep forgetting it's just midnight. And I know they're not strict, but damn it, I just want to be over, you know? I want to get back to other shit tomorrow. My own pace. Because this is kind of superfluous. I do have to, there are things that like I'm making that are kind of only for ProcJam, you know? So it's like a lot of this is going to stick, but there's a lot of sort of superfluous systems that are only so somebody can kind of play it in a semi-enjoyable manner for ProcJam. Okay. What does this look like? Win state checks cot mole, so this get FSM int doesn't need to be there. So it could do get FSM bool. Whoa, this fucking soundtrack, man. I've been ignoring the music kind of, and like some of it is just not my jam. Okay, this looks dope. Let's see. What's that one movie? It's gonna kill me now. Vim vendors docs. Buena Vista Social Club. Yeah. You get those vibes right there. This is a good movie to have like on in the background all day. This movie's so good. Okay. Sorry. Back to it. So get FSM bool will be for this first one. Okay, so that is in the photo cube. Array add. I forgot how this one works. How does this one work? Array. Oh, this is get mole intel. Wait, why is? Oh, duh. Is there two FSMs on here? No. I'm tripping, yo. Is it in that game manager? I need to eat lunch. This is why I need to eat lunch now. ProcJam photo check. This is what I'm looking for. Great. Check photo. Get root. Get FSM. Store value. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Where's the compare? Right here, right here, right here, right? Store result is the mole. So it needs to get the is the mole thing. FSM bool. Photo check is the mole. Store value is the mole. Checking every frame. And then you do a bool test. And checking that, right? If it's true, then go to true. Oops. Okay. And also checking every frame. Then how long has this stream been, by the way? I can't tell. Okay. Whatever, fuck it, just stay in the zone. Get FSM int. I think it's the player, right? Player. FSM name. Camera. Variable. Exposures remaining. Store value, new variable. Exposures remaining. Also every frame. I have a feeling that all these actions that I use in which I check the every frame box, I have this feeling that there's a much less expensive solution, like alternative, a less expensive solution to every frame could be something like only when a value is changed, like it broadcasts that says, hey, any FSM or anything that needs to check needs to be sort of like updated with me, also check with me now because I finally changed. Because when it's not changing and these things are checking every frame, it's like it's doing work it doesn't need to be doing. So far it doesn't seem to be hitting me too hard, but you know, I feel like I check every frame for all these fucking actions, and it's just like, well, what is that stacking up to, you know? Anyways, we're so close. Here we go. Exposures remaining, right? And then it's a int compare. Exposures remaining. When it's set to 0, we're going to let's do a new event called check next. Okay. So what this does, this is actually just kind of like a safety precaution, because I feel like if you, yeah, this is a safety precaution. So I'd do this again over here just to make sure, because I feel like this one could beat it to it or something like that. Let's copy all of these. Paste them in here. Right. Makes sense. Okay. Every frame. Int compare. If it's equal, it has to check next. If it's less than, check next. Same deal. Okay. And you know what we'll do is we'll debug. Was it like draw shape state or something, or was it draw state label? No, that's not what I wanted. Draw state label. Okay. Put that in here. Put that in here. No. And we'll call this you win. No. Win, lose. And we'll set his color green. Set his color red. And if this is true, it goes up here. But if it's false, so that's actually, this should be set as color yellow, and then out of film. Then this one is red because now lose. Now it's like, yeah, you're out of film, and that last exposure wasn't the correct one, so you're definitely all lose now. All lose, no win. I'm gonna take this out, put it here. Dope. And I may as well put the restart the current scene in here. So maybe they just have like a wait thing. Wait like 5 seconds before Finn just in case I speed up time, I'm gonna keep it as real time. Lose. Okay, and they both go here to restart level. I like the shape my spaghetti is making right now. I like this shape. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Just double checking one more time, but it looks like we're doing okay. We're looking good. Let's try it out. So let me try losing first and see what happens. Camera. Okay. 2 exposures remaining. Get away from me. Okay, and I lose. Great. And then restarts. Okay, and what does this say? James Zero's yellow shirt, small goatee. Okay, so that's what it says this time. James Hubert, or if that how you say that. Camera. Okay, come on. 2, 3. Okay, so now it's gonna restart soon. And now it is James Riley. Nice. So things seem to be resetting just fine. Okay. There's this one untextured NPC here, but it's just because he's like a scene object. He's already here. All these ones are instantiated, so they're doing fine. I don't think anybody's missing their textures otherwise, right? Just that one. Okay, and then, so let's see if we can win this one. Let me make this bigger. So I think, are we fucking done here? Now it's just finesse, right? Like I just gotta make things look prettier. I mean, I could even just ship this because they're so, you know, light on the. They're just not very strict. But I want to give something. I want to give something to the people that's cool. You know, put some nice music in here. Maybe touch up the sound effects, animations. I don't even have a fucking walk animation on these NPCs. So I'm gonna do this. We have Francis Hasselbacher, yellow flannel shirt, thin mustache, light skin color. Thin mustache, light skin color, floral. Let's see. Light skin color, thin mustache. Need scale time. Scale time, 0.2. Okay. Who's got the thin mustache? And a floral shirt. Ooh, you got. How about you? Oops. Oops, oops. Oh, I'm goofing. Okay, where is he? Submit. It's not our mole. Okay. How about you? Ah, it's not our mole. What is it again? Light skin color, thin mustache, floral shirt. So it's like, it's not very light, it's just light. Problem too is like, they're like totally hidden in the shadows over here. Oh, is it you? Oh God. And I lose. All right, again. I gotta win at my own game. Oh, interesting. There we go. Because scale time is on, that's why it took a second for that to load up. Fritz Hawthorne wears a suit, has a small goatee, and is very dark skinned. Very dark skin, small goatee. And what? A suit. Very dark skin. Is that? Ooh, that looks like. That looked like Fritz. Come on. Yeah! This is our mole. Good job, Agent. You know, on that note, I think I'm gonna end the stream now because I've got to go eat lunch, and I might stream afterward. Yeah, I should probably stream afterward to at least show you guys kind of how this gets wrapped up and posted to itch. You know, it could be interesting to watch. So where do I close all this out? Thanks to everybody who came. I hope you learned something. Stay tuned for those official Playmaker tutorials. Let me know what you thought about this stream, what helped, what you would have liked to have seen more of, and don't forget to check out all the other videos. Subscribe if you haven't and you've actually gotten something out of this, but just keep coming back by like putting my name in the search bar or whatever. You know, it helps to subscribe, to like things, to comment. Any type of engagement helps the channel a lot. And helps me sort of break up my own time to do more of this. So thanks, have a good night. Might see you soon.